All right, well, we've got a ranked game of Dune Imperium Digital coming at you, and I'm going to be player 1 in this game. I am Bludgeon. We've got Nicola, Viserion, Kelly, and Clean here in the game. And the leaders, Ilbon, Memnon, Leto, Rhombur, Armand, and Elisa Ikaz. Dissecting Kit, Full-Scale Assault, Ixian Engineer, Corrupt Smuggler, Opulence, the Imperium row, and then Twisted Mentat and Face Dancer Initiate. And what about the text? Oh, Memo Quarters. Memo Quarters, eh? Maybe let's go with Rhombur. I mean, Armand would be great for the early Dissecting Kit, but let me play a Rhombur game. Let's see what we can do here. No signet ring, so unfortunately, there's not going to be a Memo Quarters happening. But yeah, Zen Cruising. As for the time, let me see. Apparently it's Dune time, Dune time, it's Dune time! Alright, well, we'll smuggle this up. I mean, I might get the Dissecting Kit just for being first to reveal. I mean, unless somebody nukes it or early reveals, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna play my Seek Allies, I'll reveal first, and I'll get the Dissecting Kit, which is great. Leto hits Fold Space. I will also be able to pick up Face Dancer Initiate. So that's not a bad little start. Nice little couple of cards to add to the deck early. Especially since I'll be playing the Seek Allies, so to replace the Seek Allies with this would feel pretty good. I mean, it's not a guarantee. Okay, Wealth Gone is a bit unfortunate. I would have preferred to get there myself. Hardy Warriors doesn't feel great because Elisa still has another agent and she could overmatch me just by going to Carthag, which may be available or may not be available. But even then she could go to one of these spots and at least match. So it doesn't feel great to Hardy Warriors here. I wouldn't mind getting second though. So I think it still suits for me. And I'll throw in 2. Now Leto might decide to Hardy Warriors this, but he'd be running the same risk that I was. Even worse in a way, because for me, there was at least if I went to Hardy Warriors, there was the chance Leto would go to Carthag, making it difficult for Elisa to go to Carthag. But for Leto, if he goes Hardy Warriors, then Elisa definitely can go to Carthag. So it'd be a dangerous Hardy Warriors for him. And he goes to Carthag. So does he throw in 3? Or does he throw in 1? Or does he throw in 2? Or does he throw in 0? Those are the options. We've run through the whole list of possibilities for Leto there. He goes with 2. All right, so does he have 2 daggers in hand or does he have 1? And it's, okay, so Elisa goes Tech Negotiation, and you know what? That's really well done for her because she's going to win this conflict with 3 troops and get the Tech Negotiation. So just the threat of her being able to overcome there was enough to kind of scare me away. I'm not sure if Leto had the means to do it anyway. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe Leto has 2 daggers and Elisa maybe has none. So we shall see. I take the Dissecting Kit, I take the Initiate, and I know that it's just, you know, statistical noise and bias as far as remembering specific outcomes. He does have 1 dagger, so we're going to tie for the 1 spice, which is annoying, but that's the way it is. But for some reason, I feel like whenever I take Face Dancer, there's a good chance Face Dancer Initiate is right underneath. which is obviously a much nicer card to have. All right, so Mnemic Film ended up replacing the Memo Quarters. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting that either. 6 Persuasion for Elisa, snags Opulence. What did Leto take? Liaison. But, I mean, that's really a nice early round there from Elisa. Not only to win this with 3 and get Memo Quarters, but then Leto and I are both blowing 2 troops on a spice each. So, yeah. And that 1 spice is a difference, right? Because if it was 2 spice, I could have used my ring to grab Mnemic Film, but I won't be able to do that now. I mean, I could do it if I go to tech negotiation, but... No, I mean, I guess I could do it visiting one of the basins. So maybe I end up doing that still. Gooser, you thought it was bedtime, turns out it's Dune time. Yeah, well, get it right. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Ilbon with the Mentat comes out of nowhere here. And... oh, no. Oh, no. Perfect information from Ilbon allows him to completely wreck everything. So he takes the conflict with 3 troops. Never mind Elisa getting it with 3. How much persuasion does he have? 4. Okay, I would have been filled with rage if he also got Tleilaxu Master on top of this. So Ilbon wrecks us. Because now Leto and I are both getting 0 for our 2 troops. Oh, that is so painful. Oh, that is so painful. Good God. Well. And I'm going to be last to reveal for this situation. Unless I early reveal. Yeah, it's a young. That was a crazy first conflict. Oh, I feel sick. There's no way I'm going to be allowed to get to smuggling. I shouldn't even allow that to even enter my mind as a thought. I say that, but it has entered my mind. I mean, that's the reason I said it. But there's no way. There's no way. Oh, involuntary hope. Hope is like forcing itself upon me. I'm like, no. What? Wait, what? I'm gonna get round 2 Swordmaster? Is this correct? What? I mean, we'll see. Okay, Leto has no intrigue, so he can't have a windfall. Like, I guess I have got it, which is very surprising to me that smuggling was left there. I mean, it would take some analysis to think, okay, could I have predicted that somehow? What was everyone's motivations here? Leto, as the first player, went to shipping. Wait, how did he get shipping? No, he went to Haga Basin, then shipping. Okay, okay, so I can understand that. So his motivations make sense. Elisa went selective breeding. And she trashed a dagger. Ilbon went to Carthag. Just looking for the conflict, I guess. Whoa, what? These cards all look the same somehow. 2 planned couplings. Involuntary Hope sounds like a good name for an intrigue card. Kind of. Okay, well, I could go grab memo quarters now. I mean, I'm not really too psyched about this conflict. So let's do this. I mean, Mimic Film. Let's do that. I love a good early Mimic Film. Okay. I mean, applause there I think is warranted. Getting a surprise round 2 sword map. All right. Round 3 Swordmaster. Round 3. I forgot to do it. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We'll get the early Mimic Film. I should still be first in line for Swordmaster, assuming I can draw, you know, a Lance Rad card. It might actually work out, but oh god. All right, Treachery or Stilgar. I mean, I think we're gonna go Treachery. Stilgar is very nice, but we're gonna go Treachery. High priority travel, I think not. I'm nowhere with guild, so I think we'll skip that. Yeah, Scribe Light. I think it occurred to me just the same time as you typed it. Hey, Mr. Yersul. Okay. Okay. Great flat here. So the question is, will I be able to delay Swordmaster to my second action and remember to do it? But will I be able to do that here? Because I'd like to pick up Great Flat. Oh god. Disposal Facility is the new tech. What did everyone else pick up last round? Ilbon got the Surgeon. Elisa got one of the planned couplings. Leto got the other planned coupling and a Face Dancer. Oh, Missionar Protectiva as well from Elisa. That's interesting. Yeah, Mr. Yusul, I mean, that was true. It was true. Oh, hold on. Let me put the chat on here. Sorry about that. Elisa now does have the water, but Ilbon, if he smuggles down, would be... He would force me to hit Swordmaster now. Looks like that's what he's going to do. We'll see if he goes up or down. I mean, if he goes down, he gives everybody Swordmaster money. Yeah, alright. Alright, so... Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna miss Great Flat there. Do I want to use the dagger or do I want to use the ring? I think I'm going to use the ring because I probably want to play experimentation. And obviously treachery. It's true, Gooser. You know, I delayed my Swordmaster by a round, but I also delayed everybody else's Swordmaster by a round. So in that sense, you know, is it a problem? And I did get that Mimic Film, which I otherwise would not have. At least I would not have been able to do it at that moment. I guess I could have done it right now, though, with that Ring to Swordmaster play. Is that true? Shamirim, you liked that play. Well, I'm glad you liked it. It was not intentional, but it turned out to be okay, I guess. All right. This seems like it would be a good conflict for me to win. I mean, can I win it with just this troop plus the treachery troops? Luckily, I have two places I can play the experimentation, but if they both get blocked, then, you know, that's the way it is. Nothing incredible there for my persuasion. I mean, unless I were to go dagger to tech negotiation and pick up Stilgar or Legion. Leto sends a fold space to Carthag, so he really wants to get in on this conflict, I guess. I mean, I guess he just really needs water? I don't know. Strange to me. I mean, I just have a bias of not, you know, I really want to play fold space to faction spots if I can. But obviously sometimes, you know, you need to send it somewhere else. I don't really get it, but he might have his own reasons. Hey, David, can we get a whoop whoop for Sylvain? You know what? Sylvain is, he's out at the moment, but we'll see if he shows up later. I'll try and text him or something. No intrigues on Elisa. There is an intrigue on Leto. Yeah, the landing rights is pretty good. The problem is, if I mean, I want to play the experimentation, and then, but then if I do that, I don't get landing rights. I'm just gonna play it. Can I get away with this? What's Leto's dagger situation? He could theoretically have 2 daggers in hand. I have 1. He'd have to have a combat intrigue. You know what? I'm gonna be really greedy with this. Leto nukes. I am the only one with nukes remaining, as is my lot in life. Hello, Wiverex. Okay, no swords on Leto. So we'll see if he has some kind of intrigue, but he does get Tleilaxu Master. I really hope they tie and both get 1 water instead of somebody getting 2. Bene Gesserit's Sister is not bad for me. Desert Ambush could be amusing. It's been a long time since I've taken that card. I might take it just for that reason. We'll see. Oh, that's probably worth taking. Hey, Gooser, I would like to get some dreads, but it's not happening immediately here. Is this a good time to trash? Yeah, I could trash a dagger here. Or I could go for an intrigue. Let's trash a dagger. Do I want to replace the dagger with From the Tanks? I don't think I'm playing a From the Tanks game. We'll leave that for Ilbon if he wants it. Okay, does Leto have a combat intrigue here? No! Yes, our greed pays off. We get Imperial Basin, which is wonderful. So a little bit of spice coming my way this game. I would like to pick up a Dreadnought this round if I can. So that would mean wealth, Dreadnought, and then try to deploy it. Yes, Scribe Light. Greed is good for sure. You know, a High Council would be a nice thing to pick up this game as well, because I do have the Mnemic Film already. So adding the High Council on top of that would be nice. Yeah, shipping also. You're right, Mr. Ursul. Shipping is probably better to do. I mean, if I want to be crazy, I could up down on shipping just for the Solari. But I don't think so. Yeah, I think I do have to just go to shipping. All right, let's get an intrigue card here. Give me that intrigue card, please. Vicious Talents. Okay. Hey, Wiverix with the watch streak. 15 stream streak. Good lord. That's worthy of some applause. So I can possibly still wealth Dreadnought. I just won't be able to deploy, which is unfortunate, but we'll see. The thing is, I actually want to be revealing the dissecting kit now. Okay, that still works though. Originally I was thinking of sending the dissecting kit somewhere with the dagger, but at this point, now that I'm here, I actually want to be revealing this for scarabs. I am yellow, right? Okay. Sometimes I have to double check. I see some emojis fluttering up the chat. That's cool. I'm not sure what exactly triggers that, but I enjoy it. Nothing really thrilling me in the Imperium row here for my 4 persuasion I expect to see. The problem is the techs, like, I would pick up a training drones, but I don't have the resources for it, and I don't want an artillery, so. Missionary Protective, look at the spice on Elisa, 9 spice. I love watching a Missionary Protectiva get to use its ability. Did she graft it to the planned coupling just now? She did, right? Yeah, that's so good. And she had set it aside, so she also gets the spice off of it. Really nice work there from Elisa. Mr. Yusul, why no artillery? Well, I've already trashed a dagger, and all I have in the deck that provides swords is this dagger. So it's not that interesting to me. Yeah. Gooser, when Elisa sets aside, do other players see it? No. Everyone else is supposed to see it on her second agent turn. So here, yes, at least reveal the card they set aside at the start of the round. So that should have been at the start of her second agent turn. That gets revealed to everybody. Then, if she uses it, she gets the bonus. I wonder if I'm going to nuke on 4 and just hope for something. Because I don't think I really want a desert ambush. Sort of tempted just because I haven't had that card in a long time, but it's a little bit anti-synergy with Dreadnoughts. For each troop you deploy this turn, you may force an enemy unit to retreat. So, like, I can't... If I put a Dreadnought in, that doesn't work. Which is a little weird. I mean, it's thematically it makes sense. But this is a Rise of Ix card. Like, I feel like they could use a little bit more Dreadnought synergy in Rise of Ix. I mean, I could just take Voice. What would I be hoping for? I'd be hoping for, like, Shifting Allegiances or Web of Power or something in the shadows, I guess. It's even a bit late for that. I will take the Voice. Oh, okay. Do I want a liaison? I mean, maybe I'm gonna want more green. Maybe I'm gonna want more persuasion. You know what? I will take it. Hey, Ironic Bond. New fan. Nice. Welcome aboard. Leto takes the Sardaukar Quartermaster. What does he have to graft to it? The Face Dancer. That's it, though. Yeah, I could maybe try for Kwisatz because nobody else has nukes. That is true. At this, it's like a little bit late for Kwisatz Haderach, though. Okay, can I get the spice here? Maybe? No, if Ilbon has an experimentation, he gets it. Okay, what do I want? I mean, I guess I go to shipping. With the fold space, which is not ideal, but I do think it's probably the play. There's also 3 spice sitting here. I'll grab the training drones. I'm gonna go Bene Gesserit here. I think there's a good chance I will actually visit Wealth again. Do I take Solari so that I can Dreadnought again? And or High Council? I think I do. Flagship is the new tech. I mean, Elisa's all set up for that if she wants it. Yeah, I wonder at this point, would I take Kwisatz Haderach or would I just take Spice Must Flow? Round 5. It's like... Round 5 is kind of the edge where it's like, real, you know, sometimes yes and sometimes no, I think. If I get to 8 but not 9, it's an easy choice. That is for sure. That is for sure. What am I going to do here? Do I just go for another Dreadnought? Or do I pick up High Council? It might be a good idea to get High Council. I think I want to get to Still Suits, so I could send Still Suits plus Experimentation there if I wanted to. I do want to play this Experimentation. Okay, and Ilbon plays his, so he is going to get the spice there as predicted. All right, I'm going to grab all this spice here. I'm going to go down this way because with the dissecting kit, I think there is a chance I could get to the end of the track. And we'll do that. Oh, damn it. I should have used the training drones there. Well, maybe I'll get away with it. And if I don't get away with it, it's probably because Elisa goes to Hayliner or something crazy. Hey, Mahadib, too big of a deck for Kwisatz. I mean, it's going to be a couple rounds before I see it. But anyway, I don't think I'm going to be picking it up here because I'm going to be grafting these. I'm not going to have 8 persuasion here, I don't believe. You know, I could get a disposal facility if I wanted to, but I don't think that's really on the agenda. I mean, there's a few things I could trash, but the time is kind of ticking. Vicious Talents is worth 4. Okay, High Council taken by Elisa, so that's not an option for me. So, I mean, it's these two to here, I think. Yeah, Surgeon is putting in the work for sure. I'm just going to let that stand. I'm not going to deploy the other troop because, again, I think the only way I lose this conflict is if Elisa goes to Hayliner, in which case throwing in the extra troop is not really going to help. Hey, Colin, nice to see you. Love to see the spicy emote as well. Yeah, it's an unusual time. Just was in the mood and decided to hop on here. Glad everyone could join me. Ilbon also gets to High Council because of the embedded agent. So everyone High Counseling here. All right. I get another Scarab out of the Dissecting Kit, which is great. That gets me halfway through. I'm going to reclaim forces for another Scarab. So just need 2 more to get to the end of the track. And I think I skip everything else. I mean, there's an argument for Liaison. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Hey, Blaine Liang, what does grafting reconnaissance do? It doesn't do anything. It's just that this Face Dancer, in order to play it, you have to graft another card to it. You can't play it by itself. And so I grafted the reconnaissance just because I had to graft something. I didn't want to graft the dagger because I'm involved in a conflict here, and that one sword, who knows, might be relevant. The persuasion from the reconnaissance wasn't relevant for me this round. I didn't want to graft the dissecting kit because it was important that I reveal it for the Scarab. So the reconnaissance was just the card that had to serve that role. Oh, Lido throwing in 3 here. Does Ilbon take swords or persuasion now? Takes the Interstellar Conspiracy. Does he have a way of grafting that? He takes swords. He has 2 intrigues as well. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world to me if people... Oh, 2 swords on the Quartermaster. Ah! Okay. Vito grabs the withdrawal. Now there's an In the Shadows. Bypass protocol. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good timing there. I mean, yeah, I'll do this. I don't care that much about this, but I'll still do it. You know, I'd rather spend that intrigue and win than not spend it and lose. And if somebody, you know, if it prompts Leto to use his allied armada, then that's okay with me. I'm gonna get an intrigue and a water, so I've got plenty of water. I can pick up spice, I can research. Calculated higher. Experimentation, diplomacy, and voice. Yeah, Mr. Yusul, I'm not upset with that result. Okay, Leto has 2 water. Ilbon also has 2 water, so chances of Great Flat coming back to me are pretty low. Research Station, slightly more likely. This would be a good time for me to selective breeding. Yeah, selective breeding and then maybe High Council. Okay, so Leto, one of the 2 water guys, opts not to take either Research Station or Great Flat, which means one of the 2 is guaranteed to be available for me. Hey, Derek Cole, nice to see you. Yeah, you missed the alert. Well, it's only been... I mean, you missed most of this game, but we're going to still go after this, so stick around. And depending on the timing, you know, if it lines up with the rank queue, we'll do another rank game. If it doesn't really line up that well, then we'll do a viewers lobby game. Selected reading taken, unfortunately. Yeah, it would have been great for me here. It would have been great. Well, I mean, theoretically, if Ilbon doesn't go to one of these, I could get both because of voice. We'll see. Yeah, was that another Missionara graft? It was. Man, oh man, it feels good when you get those things to line up. You know, so often when I try to get a combo like that, it's like they just never quite line up together, but they've been lining up well for Elisa today. I mean, I think she's done a good job of keeping the deck fairly small as well. What does Ilbon want here? He can't Mentat. He goes to research station. Okay, man, oh man. It's painful. Everything I want just gone, gone, gone. And the problem for me is, like, I kind of want to calculate it higher just to take it away, but I actually don't even have enough cards to play 4 agents here, and I have no card draw unless I go to Arakeen. I mean, it's not a crazy play, I guess. Arakeen block Great Flat is not insane. Do I go harder than that? I'm gonna say no. Yeah. I've noticed that the in-game chat is blocked by this chat. I think did they move it? So, sorry that you can't really see what people in the game are chatting with. I mean, it's usually not anything terribly exciting. Sometimes it's people complaining, but Lito just said, that's right where I wanted to go. So experimentation to Great Flat will take me here. That will get me an intrigue. And then I could maybe liaison to High Council. Unfortunately, it'll leave me at 8. I mean, I would take the quiz odds for 8, even though it's not ideal. I'm about to reshuffle. I might get it. I could get Flagship, Mr. Yusul. That's an interesting idea as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's see what this intrigue is. Oh. Okay. Not really. I didn't really need that, but fine. Do I deploy more here? Yeah, I'll put in one more. Yeah, I mean, I could get a dreadnought and flagship and set myself up pretty well for round 7. Elisa has the Hayliner Spice, but doesn't have much else. The issue with the flagship is it does compete with High Council, right? The Solari there. It's like, do I keep Solari for that? Or do I keep Solari for that? It's a lot of firepower, though, for sure. Having this plus the troop transport, not troop transports, training drones, plus another dreadnought. It's pretty interesting. There's troop transports. It's pretty interesting, and it is just a flat victory point as well. You know, the more I talk about it, the more I like it. Let's do it. And yes, thanks for subscribing, Blaine Liang. Hey, Derek, work's been crazy. Did I end up getting Master? I did end up getting Master. If you want to see the game where it happened, it's up on the channel. It's called Last Chance at Master. I think it's the last Saturday's video. It's an Ilbon game. But it was the last possible game. I will take the keys to power. I think. I think it makes sense to take it. Play an intrigue in case I win. Yeah, that's a good point. And where do I take this influence? Probably it's Emperor. Like, there's a chance I might want to still go there for some reason to get High Council. But the thing is, like, even wealth only gets me to 4. And I'm probably not going to have the spice to hit up a Conspire. I mean, I guess I could. I've got water, there's spice on the board. Theoretically, that could happen. Or... 4 pace for flagship, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I do still need to collect actually Solari to use the flagship. So oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely not taking Emperor. So it's either Bene Gesserit or it's Guild? Is there a way I end up with the Guild Alliance? Probably not with Leto's ring and him set up with shipping. Probably not. I'm tempted to try, though. Fuck it. I'm gonna try. And then let's control Carthag here. Economic supremacy. Okay. Okay, well, this can get me the Guild Alliance here. So we play this, then we play this, which gets Spice and Solari. I can't Hayliner it. Like, theoretically, I could go Spice, then do a Hayliner play, but can I beat a Hayliner from Illiban or Elisa? And even if I were to win this conflict, would I have the resources to pay for extra points? Not too sure. Illiban uses a machine culture. What does he want? Oh, he just burned it. So the thing is, I actually can't get to Hayliner anyway. Even if I were to pick up Spice, this is 5 Spice. It's not enough regardless. So, should I use the Poison Snooper right now? I guess I probably should. Nine, 10. Let's just see what it is. If I can win this conflict and get one of these points, that gets me to 11. Yeah, the extra troops on my tax are pretty funny. I've got 4 troops ready there. There's the Bene Gesserit point as well to think about. That's true. Okay, here comes the Hayliner from Elisa. With the Secret Forces, so I don't think I'm actually going to beat her. But if I can get second, that would still be pretty good. We'll see. So I think this is what I want, but we'll see if I'm allowed to do it. She has enough to buy 2 points. Well, to buy a point, so to get 2 points. She's a Spice short. Does she have anything that reveals for Spice? Did she get a Spice Must Flow? Yes. She also... Okay, so this kind of conflicts with her opulence points also, so it's like, in a way, not the worst. But she might reveal a spice must flow to get the 4th spice there. So she could theoretically get to 10. Her memo quarters is not quite active. Hardy Warriors, I could generate, okay, I could generate 8 troops. So 16, 19, 21. I mean, Hardy Warriors would get me to 21. But I wouldn't have any of those resources. I'd have to find them somewhere else. And secrets is just a point, yeah. It's interesting. I'm gonna do this, I think. Yeah, secrets plus 2nd place is 11. They don't want me going to research station to get a spice must flow, which could have been an interesting idea. So if I go, let's say I go to Carthag, I can put in 4 troops here, 5 troops here. So that's 10, 13, 15, 17, 19. I think I can get to 19 off of Carthag. It doesn't really do a ton for me to win this, though, still. Other than, you know, blocking Elisa from getting extra points. Okay, but she doesn't have the spice must flow, and she has the opulence. So her winning this actually is just 1 point. So there's no reason for me to even try to win. 2nd is fine. I mean, if I could win it while picking up spice, that would be great, but I don't think I can. Can I? Okay, if I were just to go here. Okay, so 4 troops, so 8 strength, 10 strength, 13 strength, 15 strength, 17 strength, 19? No, 18. I think I could tie her if I went all in on a spice spot. Which seems a little goofy. Actually, Carthag gives me a Solari. Oh no, but I'm spending Solari on the flagship, so that doesn't happen anyway. That's true. Experimentation also gets me an intrigue. All right. Let's see what we get here. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. It draws me a card. What is going on here right now? Advance your research token. Oh yeah, here. No. No. Okay, thank you, AI. Praise the AI for once. Oh! All hail the AI for deploying properly for me here. Good Lord. And that Water of Life intrigue is going to get me a Spice Must Flow, which is amazing here. Okay, so I can get to 16, 17. I'm not going to win the conflict, but I'm going to get to 12 points, which hopefully is good enough. And I get to end the game with my nuclear arsenal intact. Okay, well, here comes Leto. So he's going to get a Spice Must Flow. He's going to research like crazy. Does he get to the end of the track? I don't think so. The Tlilaxu track? I don't think he does, but he might. Jojo, yes, it looks like we are going to play a game together after this because the game is ending, you know, a few minutes past the queue time. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Yeah, maybe I don't get this point. If Ilbon has any more combat intrigues, which he could, I mean, yeah, I can boost myself a little. Private Army! Well, damn, I'm not going to get that point. But I'm still going to do this to try to deny Ilbon second place point. I don't want him getting that point. Okay, this is getting sketchier now because now it's looking like it's actually only... Oh wait, I'm in the lead here. No, Ilbon and I are in the lead. We're going to tie and each get a point as it stands now. Elisa won't get any points. So I will get to 12. Ilbon will get to 9. Corner the Market. Grand Conspiracy. All right. Woo. Yes, 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 yes. Nice to get a Rhombur win in that game. Hey, Seppin. You're clean. Okay. Well, good game. It was a close one there. And look at came down to the Solari tiebreaker for 3rd and 4th place. Yeah, that was a nice game for me. Things kind of just worked out well. I ended up with 1 alliance. I didn't really expect to get any, but I did get 1. Yeah, that flagship turned out to be a pretty nice move. The early Mimic film, honestly, I don't think did a ton for me. I mean, I did end up getting a Spice Must Flow that I otherwise wouldn't have had, so it helped, but there weren't really a lot of rounds where it got me anything. Like, between picking it up and buying the Spice Must Flow, I'm not sure it really did anything. But great game. Special thanks to my alliances, Nico Toso and the Sepperoni.